Hello Gemini, my name is Alison and you're with Healing Dove Tarot. Gemini, I am doing the love forecast for you from the 19th of August until the 25th. I have already pre-shuffled your cards, so let's get started. Gemini, at the bottom of the deck you come into this period with the Knight of Swords. Now, this is air energy. It can represent a younger male air sign around you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It could simply actually represent yourself and taking a bit of decisive action. This is how you start off the week, and the reason why I say it could represent yourself is because you have the Ten of Swords energy here. The Knight of Swords is swift moving energy, okay? It's someone that comes in, that wields that sword, makes a clear-cut decision and moves on. Gemini, you are one of the more interesting signs of the whole 12 for that reason, because when you make up your mind, you are very hard to change it, okay? If you decide to cut someone out of your life, it's done, and you're really getting to that. Now, if you're not cutting someone out, it could be that you're ending a cycle. You have the Ten of Swords here, and on the 26th of August, we have a full moon in the sign of Pisces. Now, full moons are all about completion. So for you, I feel like you're rushing towards this finish line. You want to end this cycle. And the reason why I say that is because at the center of your reading, you have the Three of Swords. Okay, Gemini, you have been through some heartbreak in love. And I'm sorry to say, but you're still healing from it, okay? It's like you take 2 steps forward. One day you feel amazing, you feel great. And the next day you're questioning your decision. But I just want you to know that it's okay sometimes when you make a mistake in how you act and you own up to it. And the reason why I say that is because you have the Six of Cups coupled with the Page of Wands. The Six of Cups speaks about reconciliation with a loved one. Now, reconciliation does not mean that you get back together with someone. It does sometimes mean, however, that you reconcile. So you go through like mediation and you talk things through and you own up to your shit. And I say that because we have the Page of Wands here, and the Page of Wands can represent a child fire sign, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But in this case, what I'm getting very clearly is that you're making an apology to someone that you love. Okay, you've overstepped the mark. You've been a little bit too harsh with your words or your actions. You know, what I said about that ruthless Knight of Swords coming in and wanting to cut someone out at the beginning of the week and just end the bullshit and the cycle. It's almost like as quickly as you do that, then you flip and go, oh, actually, that probably wasn't the right move. Why did I do that? Why have I acted that way? And the Six of Cups coupled with the Page of Wands, the Six of Cups shows me that you soften in terms of your actions towards the middle of the week. And then by the weekend, you're giving an apology. Now, in terms of signs, I have an Aries. I have Aries quite clearly on the deck twice. So for someone out there, an Aries is prevalent. And if I remember correctly, I think Aries had Gemini in their reading too. I'm not sure. Go watch, check. I'm pretty sure. I'm normally pretty good with that kind of stuff. Look, and if it's not you giving an apology, you're getting an apology from an Aries. And this is a love reading, but the Emperor, which represents a sign of Aries, can also represent an older male figure in your life. And I am getting work here. So I don't know if something to do with work's come up and someone from work owes you an apology. There is an apology somewhere coming towards you. Okay, Gemini? Now, look, towards the weekend, I have the Three of Swords and it's flanked by the Page of Swords and the Fool. Okay? And I'll show you as I see it. So this is your overarching energy for the week, and that's heartbreak. Okay? It's like you're finally dealing with some heartbreak. But you have the Fool and the Page of Swords either side. The Fool speaks about beginning anew, starting a new cycle, a new journey. And look, it's literally right underneath on my board. You've got the Ten of Swords at the top there. It's sitting right underneath on the board, right above, the Fool. So for me, it's like as soon as you begin the week and you make this apology and you set things right and you reconcile and you're able to start afresh, okay? You're still dealing with a heartbreak, yes, but then you've got all the clarity that you need. And look, as soon as you do that, the universe then turns around, steps in and gives you this blessing, Ace of Pentacles. Traditional tarot, the cards are represented by literally a hand coming out from like the heaven and holding a giant pentacle, and it's like a gift, okay? Ace of Pentacles in love reading, it's one of my favorite cards that you can get because it speaks of something tangible, of a commitment, of something long-standing. And it could be that you need to have this apology and reconcile with someone from your past in order to move forward to your future, okay? To get the clarity that you need, to own up to some of your shit and go, you know what, yeah, I didn't handle that very well. Even though you did X, Y, and Z, I didn't handle that very well. Now I need to do that in order to move forward with this new love, this new offer that's coming in. And the only way that you can do that is by clearing the air, right? And my advice to you, if this is resonating, is to do that before the full moon on the 26th of August, because that will tie in energetically nicely. Mercury's going direct now. You should have the clarity that you need. Own your stuff, let it go, so that as soon as you get through that full moon, you're going to start attracting in this abundance. Okay. Beautiful reading. All right, let's get some further clarity for my singles and my couples. Singles, can I please have some more clarity for singles in love from the 19th to the 25th, my apologies, of August? What do they need to know? Please show me. There it is. Balance, yeah. Temperance, number 14. Okay, I'll read it to you from the book in a second. And couples. I love this card for Geminis because the artwork on this actually looks like the Gemini split personality, two people in one kind of card. It's fascinating. That one. Deep knowing. Yeah, beautiful. It's a nice card, couples. All right, so I'm going to read for you from the book as I do. Major Arcana of Temperance for singles, and the card says balance. Renew, acknowledge, compromise, equality, harmony, and healing. And it says, balance is important in all aspects of life, but it is essentially important in relationships, both with others and with yourself. This card suggests that you examine your relationships to see if they're truly in balance. A healthy relationship should include some time together as well as time to be apart. Take some time in peaceful solitude to renew your acquaintance with yourself. Acknowledge what you bring to the relationship and what your partner brings to the relationship. Ensure that you both play an equal role and that no one dominates. Then it goes on to say, compromise is required in order for a relationship to be harmonious. What was I saying about owning your shit? Oh my goodness. Be willing to give and receive. By finding the middle ground, you'll help to ensure that your needs and the needs of your partner are met. This is also true if you have children, because I am getting 2 pages on the board, okay? I have Page of Wands, a child fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and I also have Page of Swords, a child air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? So it could be that you have a child involved. Compromise also includes accepting that people are individuals with different personalities and ways of looking at the world. Embrace your differences, rejoice in your similarities. If you find yourself at odds, be willing to work through issues honestly and with love, confident that your differences will be resolved. This is an excellent time to help and heal discordant relationships by bringing them into better balance. If you're seeking a romantic relationship, balancing aspects of your own life will open up the way to new love. Oh my goodness, what did I say about you need to clear this before the new love can come in? That's just crazy. What was I up to? Also making sure that your relationships with family and friends are in balance will set the tone for new romance, that it's on its way to you. Wow. So it's not just about your ex-partner, it's also about your family and friends. And the affirmation is, I embrace our differences and bring balance and healing to my relationships. Beautiful, Gemini. That's for singles. All right, couples. We have deep knowing with the little owl. It's interesting that this comes up just as we're nearing towards a full moon as well. There's something in that for you. Okay, and the meaning is intuition, listening to the oracle within, and empathy. And the relationship message says, there are occasions when you just know deep in your heart and soul that a person is going to play a meaningful role in your life. Someone crosses your path and suddenly, out of the blue, you're connected at an impossible level to describe. That feeling marks a moment in time etched incredibly into your soul. Someone has entered your life who will play an instrumental role in your journey, so pay attention. 2 hearts are calling to each other to begin the alchemical process. This is also a sign that your intuition about the person you care about is correct. Trust your heart to lead you now. Magic is about to happen. Wow. Gemini, some really interesting bits and pieces there. Please do let me know if it resonates and how it does. This card of balance is just, I just couldn't think it's a better card for singles to get right now. And this card of deep knowing equally. All right, love to hear from you. Good luck for the week ahead. Love and light, and I'll be back with you next Sunday. Take care.